Hello viewers, in this video, I am going to cover partition. Let's begin. In the first program, I am going to cover range partition. We can create range partition while table creation, using partition by range, column name within parenthesis, interval value. We can define custom partitions, using partition name, values less than value. Also, we can enable row movement between partitions, using enable row movement. In the next program, I am going to cover hash partition. We can create hash partition while table creation, using partition by hash, column name within parenthesis. Specify number of partitions, using partitions number. Also, we can enable row movement between partitions, using enable row movement. In the next program, I am going to cover list partition. We can create list partition while table creation, using partition by list, column name within parenthesis. We can define custom partitions, using partition name values value. Also, we can enable row movement between partitions, using enable row movement. In the next program, I am going to cover composite partition. We can create subpartition within partition, which is called as composite partition. I have created range partition, using partition by range, column name within parenthesis, interval value. List subpartition within range partition, using subpartition by list, column name within parenthesis. Define custom partitions, using partition name, values less than value. And custom subpartitions, using subpartition name, values value. Also, we can enable row movement, using enable row movement. In the next program, I am going to cover alter partition. We can add partition, using alter table name, add partition definition. Rename partition, using alter table name, rename partition, old partition name to new partition name. Merge partitions into single partition, using alter table name, merge partitions, old partition names into partition, new partition name. Split single partition into multiple partitions, using alter table name, split partition name, into partitions. Truncate partition, using alter table name, truncate partition name. Drop partition, using alter table name, drop partition name. In the next program, I am going to cover coalesce hash partition. We can reduce one partition, and redistribute data of that partition, into other partitions of hash partition, using alter table name, coalesce partition. In the next program, I am going to cover list partition add or drop values. We can add values to partition of list partition, using alter table name, modify partition name, add values. We can drop values from partition of list partition, using alter table name, modify partition name, drop values. In the next program, I am going to cover exchange partition. We can exchange partition with another table, using alter table name, exchange partition name, with table another table name. In the next program, I am going to cover move partition to tablespace. We can create tablespace, using create tablespace name, data file name, size value. Move partition to tablespace, using alter table name, move partition name, tablespace name. And we can drop tablespace using drop tablespace name. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are preparing for interview, you can buy eBook on Oracle SQL interview questions, from the Amazon link given in the description below. Please like this video, click on subscribe button and hit the bell icon, so that you won't miss any video updates. Thanks for watching this video.